Hello everyone, this is Ray Kierna with Copter Concepts. We are ready to do another test with more power. I've got 300 winds with 4 strands, 2 loops, 3/16 I want to say. Yeah, 3/16 rubber, so it's going to be 2 loops, 4 strands, 3/16 rubber, so it's up from the 1/8 inch rubber. So that's going to give it a little bit more power. Now remember last time we did a check on this, it was kind of squeaky because I think the guide wire inside the spring was binding, so I rebuilt and made a new spring. This is the old spring. I'm also experimenting with different types of flexible cable drives to see which one would be the easiest to manufacture and which would be the most reliable. So my Lockheed helicopter is really serving as a test bed for many different trials on different types of drives. So this is going to give me an opportunity to really look at the different drives. So this is the new spring I made. This one seems pretty smooth. I didn't feel any, like grabbing of the internal guide wire. So this is not for flight, although there's probably enough power for this thing to get off the ground, but I'm not going to let it get off the ground today. We are simply going to check to make sure that this new spring drive is going to hold up to the extra power, or if it's going to destroy itself, we will find out. So this is always the scary part, releasing this to see if it's going to hold or break or what. So here we go. But so far she's holding. Spring drive is still Spring drive is still, I don't like it. It's just really clickety. So that probably would have got off the ground. It seemed like she wanted to get off the ground. So again, I think the spring drive may not be the best way to go. So there's going to be really 2 options on this. And the options are very simple. Option 1, go back to my Moore drive, which is the wire drive that's in the Bell Huey, because that will stand up to anything and it's really smooth. Or one of these other cable drives. I'm going to try these cable drives later. We are going to see if they're going to work or not. These are the material I'm using is weed whacker rods, weed whacker material. They seem pretty flexible. I'm probably going to have to go a little bit thinner than these 2, because these 2 I made out of 095. I think that's a little thick because they're not very flexible. So I'm going to make one that's going to be an 080 or an 085. See if that's going to be a little bit more flexible. I'll install that. That'll be my next test. And that's going to tell me, so from what I see here with the spring drive, yeah, they hold together, but they're really clinky. Real clunky, and I don't want that. The Moore drive, or the wire drive that I had built for the Bell Huey, very smooth operating. Not that much more to do, and I think component-wise, components are very hard to come by as far as springs go. I had to make my own springs because I couldn't find springs small enough. Spring making is not an easy thing to do. I am going to try the smaller diameter weed whacker tubing. I'm going to make a flex drive out of that, and the only way to see if it's going to work or not is to try it. If it works, okay, we move forward. If not, then I'm going to have to go back to the Moore wire drive, and I will at least have solved the problem with a flex drive to see if it's even going to work or not. So stay tuned to more helicopter antics with Copter Concepts. If you like what you see, please click on like, subscribe to my channel. There's more to come. Thanks for watching.